Morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing this fine and cold behind morning? Well, this is a change of pace. I actually have the camera on. And you can see my dirty behind truck. But so why do I have the camera on? Normally I don't have the camera on because I'm driving in the dark, and I think it's stupid for you to. It's the same thing. You see that little my little image and hear my voice. But what's going on today? What's so special about today? Well, I'm sitting in the middle of an ice storm. Not that's not a good situation. But hey, I'm safe. I got all the fuel I need. They're gonna be checking my truck later on this morning. Anyway, if they come in, they might not even be open today because of the ice storm, so I'm gonna have to wait. Um, and my thing is, hey, I'd rather wait and be safe than oh, let's see, rather wait and be safe than have problems. You know what I mean? That's the problem with newer drivers. They get all nervous. Oh, I gotta get it there. Yeah, you're right. We do gotta get it there, but we gotta get it there and be alive and not destroy the company equipment. So for what I'm seeing, I probably ain't leaving till Friday. You know what I mean? It's nothing personal, but probably ain't gonna be leaving till Friday. And I said I'm gonna be nice with the coffee, drink less coffee, and I have been. But since I'm up today and I ain't gonna be driving, I'm gonna have a treat. Gonna have my daggone coffee. You know what I mean? I think that's only fair. Oh shit! Hold on. I kind of messed up. Volume might mess up because usually what happens when that does it. Hold on 1 minute. Usually, usually the truck GPS takes over. Really? Hold on. Bluetooth. I plugged one go on. Let me check one more thing. Just don't want it to be on. There we go. There you go. I use my I use my headset as my microphone when we're out here. You know what I mean? That's uh, part of it. But like I said, I wonder if I could, maybe I can change the direction of the camera so I can show y'all, what's looking like outside. Hey, good morning, Mike. I was saying is the reason why you see my face this morning is I'm not going anywhere. I'm kind of stuck in the middle of this ice storm, um, which hey, I'm okay with, as long as I'm gonna be safe. You know what I mean? And I had to start the truck up uh, because since I'm gonna be here, I think I deserve a cup of coffee. So that's what I'm doing right now. Trying to keep to my plan. But yeah, you're right. Safety first. So far as I'm seeing, I'm not leaving. Definitely not leaving today. Probably won't even leave tomorrow. I'll probably be driving Friday. And the reason behind that is these this side of the world. I'm in Tennessee. They don't have proper equipment to equip the roads. To salt the roads, to even to plow the roads. They're not used to having storms. So what do? They literally wait till everything melts, and the proper temperature ain't gonna be here till you know like Friday. Oh, so I'm like I said, I'm gonna tell my DM I'm gonna be stuck with this load, but I'd rather be stuck with this load and safety first than trying to deal with. Yeah, it probably is. It started getting bad once I came into. I'm in Olive Branch, Mississippi, it's like right on the border with Tennessee. So when I leave here, I go north. I'm in Memphis, and they're not ready for it. Um, and I'd rather be stuck with the load for an extra couple of days than trying to get out in the middle of this. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Oh man, my my coffee machine lately has only been brewing half of what it's supposed to. Yeah, they're right. They don't want to. And the only reason why Atlanta got um, more trucks to do the roads is the two Carmagedons that, and I've been in Atlanta for over 20 years. They've had a few, and they finally got smart and started buying the crap. But this is a part of my job, my work life to look, and I'm I can do snow, but I'm not really with stop walking. But how you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry, it's early in the morning. Don't hurt the harvest. What I'm saying is, this part of you know, my job to assess the situation. I see the situation and I ain't with it. I'm just being upfront. See something here. Okay, if I do that, let's see if how. Nope. Don't want to press the wrong button. But hey, it's all good. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna stress about it at all. But hey, I'm all right with it. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this cup of coffee. I'll be right back. I should see. Yeah. Thank you. Free creamer. Yeah. Literally, I can see. Listen, steam of frozen ice from the truck. But hey, I'm safe. I don't care. Work on the truck today. I'm actually getting every 20 or 30,000 miles. They have to do a PM. They have to do a PM. Yeah. We're gonna get it taken care of. Uh, well, I'm looking at the old face of mine. All right, all right. I'm gonna tell a story about what's four life choices. All right, with my me and my wife was dating. Um, she took me to place called Clearwater in Florida, and we she loves to walk, so we was walking along the beach. First of all, now I'm walking barefoot and down there, barefoot and down there. I was didn't realize that there's a lot of shells and rocks on that beach. Especially near the water. I'm freaking dying, and I'm like, man, I should have had a certain types of certain types of what you call it, um, sandals that are good to walk in the water. So, but for some reason, I decided I'm gonna take off my shirt. I'm gonna be that guy that struts down the the I'm gonna be the guy that struts down the beach, showing all his muscles and whatnot. So, I told her, hey, I'm gonna take off my shirt. See, uh, you sure? She said, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm taking off his shirt. And I'm strutting down the beach. Yeah, I'm strutting down the beach, and we turn around and we come back, and I look at myself in the mirror, and to my surprise, the muscles that I thought I had, I didn't have. What I had was uh, a set of titties and a big booty belly. I said it before in another a video. I look like a high yellow Buddha, with a shine because I put some, not suntan lotion, but sunblock. And instead of being more embarrassed, I had said to myself, I said that I forgot if we was married or dating. I said to my wife, why in Sam Hill did you let me walk down the beach looking like a fool? I did it. Yeah. Did at least have nice man boobs? I know I had the old lady drooping boobs, the old lady drooping man boobs. You know what I mean? So you know, I was mad. I said, don't you ever, when we got to move out here. Don't you ever let me walk out in public looking like a fool ever again. And I think she couldn't breathe. She was laughing so hard. But I was someone had a few days ago. I really don't tell that story. A few days ago, someone had gave me some knowledge because a lot of times you wonder why that person that you love and you look a hot mess, and that person that is your partner and loves you gets so jealous if even if the slightest person says, "Oh wow, you look nice today," and you're like, "Oh," and they say "Oh, yeah, oh wow, you look nice today," and they're all jealous. And he threw some knowledge at me. He said, "You know why that happens, don't you?" And I said, "No." He said, "Because your wife, because she loves you, sees you as that diamond in the rough, that that hunk of love, and that you're a 10 to her, and she in the back of her head believes everybody sees you like she sees you. So that's why she's getting uh very jealous and gets jealous." And it just blew me away because I'm like, what? Because I don't see myself that way, and I probably never will. I mean, I'm not putting myself down, but I'm just saying, and she sees you in as her knight in shining armor. She don't want nobody to have her knight. So, after hearing that, I learned, you know what? You're right. I gotta move in a different way. I gotta do stuff in a different situation. And, a lot of times you want to have like the Bible says, in the Old Testament, I think the iron sharpens iron or steel sharpens. No, I don't think it was steel was made yet. What that means to me is you get certain people that have already been through what you've been through, already screwed up what you screwed up, and they, you know, they help you. They, oh, bro, hey, bro, don't do that. Hey, bro, don't say that. No, 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 don't get mad. This is what's going on. I've already been through it. You know what I mean? Don't get upset. Don't, and that's exactly what that's exactly what it is. And that's the funny part about it. That's the funny part about it. I know, especially me, I can be, what's the word? I can have that tunnel vision. I only see that when we should be seeing, you know, the whole spectrum. And when we do that, like, I don't know, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right here. I don't know if y'all can see out there. See that the shine? That's this little white spots. This air under the ice. So yeah, iron sharpens iron. Thank you. Yeah, and the, yes, like right now, yes, the load needs to get there, but the load needs to get there safely. So I got to look at the bigger picture, and I need to be safe. And no matter how hard somebody yells, it's my life, this company's equipment, and then getting that load there. You know what I mean? We gonna be good. Just gonna like we I'm always gonna be good. I just you when in in life we gotta learn how to look back, see the bigger picture, and figure it out from there. That's a lot of times like the same thing. You guys, a lot of the folks that are, the homesteaders, the homesteaders. I'm so happy I'm in there because I'm learning stuff. Cause man, I'm gonna figure something out where I can get me some food that I can uh, uh plant and grow my daggone self. You know what I mean? I can't do it yet because I got my backyard is a highway for deer. You know what I mean? Only thing I can grow is maybe some hot peppers. They don't like that, but that it is what it is. Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's also good. I'm the little things. My back where I sleep back there. I have. I used to just have covers, but um, a while back. Yep, a while back I had a what the heck moment. What do you mean by that? Um, I was working for a company called Martin Transportation, and um, their trucks are set up uh, kind of poorly. They had they're called APUs, which I start to work when it gets cold. One, the APU didn't work, so two, I was stuck in a blizzard in south of Chicago. It was long time ago. Um, and I parked in the truck, not truck stop, but truck yard. And I woke up, and man, it was cold. I think it was negative. I'm not going to exaggerate. It was negative 3 or 4 degrees, and I had some uh, some 0 degree boots. I had all my clothes on, my military jacket, and what you call it, and a small cover on me. And I literally was in the fetal position most of the night. I couldn't start the truck because the truck only would run for 5 minutes. And I mean, I was terrified. And I remember I called breakdown that morning after getting through the night. I called breakdown and I had to call them 30 times, like literally 30 times. One answer, busy, 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 busy. And I finally got through. And then they said, well, go to a hotel, then call us back, and we'll give you, a, voucher for the hotel. I said, screw you. Where's the closest place to get this thing repaired? Yada, yada, yada. And because I told them, I called you guys. It took me 30 phone calls to get through to y'all. And they were like, I don't care. I'm sitting at a desk, and I'm like, my life's on the daggone line. And I remember we're only allowed a certain amount of hours to drive the truck. I said, screw that. I violated. The alarm was going off and everything. And I said, screw you, I'm going, get this fixed. And I took it to the shop. The guy had it took a couple of hours. The guy had to tear the whole machine down to fix it. And but I was so upset at the time. I remember I got back to the yard, told my father, look, bring the truck, I'm quitting. No, don't quit. No, these e- mother effers are trying to kill me. I'm not doing it. And I just literally, I told him back the truck up to the door. I opened the door and I was just flinging stuff into the back bed of his truck. I said, I'm never doing this again. What did I learn from that? One, these people don't care about you. They don't care about your safety. They don't care about. They just care about their business. Two, you need to have emergency provisions. So I always have two. I always try to have two case. I have at least 2 cases of water in this truck. I always have food, emergency dry food, and now I have a Sub-Zero sleeping bag. And trust me, that sucker works. It works like a champ. Um, this truck, uh, there was a problem with it. It's called a bunk heater. The fuel line to it, it's a little small line about as wide as my finger. You know, sticks up. You could from the side, you could see that it came loose and was hanging. Man, it took me months. I just got that daggone thing fixed. So, now I don't even sleep under no covers. I'm laying on the top, sweating and enjoying the sweat. But it works. It freaking it freaking works. So these are the things that me as a trucker, but that's why, the other segment of this is that's why the other part of it, love to cruise, and I might people get mad for the long name I have. I might add love to cruise and travel because buddy of mine, he invited me and my wife again to come down to Costa Rica. He's renting a house. He's renting it for 2 weeks. We're gonna go down and hang out with them for at least a week. And the place looks beautiful. I don't know if you guys ever been to Costa Rica, but yo, that place, I love it. I love it. The tickets are $800 a piece, but it's all good. It's all good. We got time. We she tried. I sent her the the video, not the video, but the pictures of the place where we're gonna be staying. She's like, man, we gotta lock them tickets in now. Yeah, it's nice, bro. It's a little bit, it's little. It's not like you going to the city. You going to some of it is National Geographic. I don't know if the biggest car you're gonna see is a Suzuki Samurai, but it's the cow. Cows. They be herding cows right across the road. I mean, but the beach and the water is man, it's unbelievably. It's tranquil. It's nice. They even have a Walmart down there. Freaking Walmart. I don't know. You look back at one of my videos, I'm standing outside the Walmart. There was a freaking Walmart down there. Cracked me up. Um, that's one place that we're heading, and we're gonna enjoy that. And I got a cruise coming up, and two more set after that. I gotta stop playing around. I gotta stop paying for this stuff. People be wondering how do you cruise? Like, it's expensive. No, It's not. Good morning, Wanda. It's not. You just all you really got to do is you put, some cruises. You only have to put $50 down. If it's with you and your wife, it's sometimes it's 150, 200 at the most, and then you just pay it off like a layaway. You just pay it off like a layaway. Um, Another thing, like it's funny, Wanda, you do the budgets. I came up with this idea right before the pandemic, and what I was doing was, I think it's E Trade. I opened up an account with E Trade, which is you don't have to have no money. It's no money, and you can actually set up your bank account. And um, I think I started with $20, and I bought a share of Carnival Cruise Line, and that was about. I'm trying to figure out with this camera. That was about 3 years ago when the pandemic first started, and every paycheck it was either $20, $30. It was something like that, 20, $30. I I have about right now. I'll explain this. With doing that, I built up a total shares of 100 shares of Carnival Cruise Line uh, shares just by putting $20 here, $20 there, so forth, so on. Man, that stock has tanked so many freaking times. But I bought most of my original shares around $8 a share. Right now, it's at 10 or 11. The original price of Carnival Cruise Line shares was in the mid 50s. So when and if everything gets back to normal, because these companies have invested billions of dollars in this shit. So I say this like anybody else, I am not a professional. This is for entertainment purposes only. When those shares, because I'm in it for the long run, I don't care. You can tank all at once. When those shares get to $50, $50, that's 50 times 100. You do the math. You see what I'm saying? And once I got 100 shares of them, because I don't have a lot of money, $20 here, $20 there. I did the same thing with American Airlines. Well, American Airlines shares are around $14 right now. I got uh, 100 shares of American Airlines. I did the same thing. I just $20 a check, $20 here, $20 there, and again, they originally at the $50 mark. I bought Ford, because I believe in Ford. Ford is around $14. When I started buying the Ford shares, it was around $8. You know what I mean? I know Ford is not going to go out of business. They're just going through hard times and switching up. But here's the thing, guys. Say if those shares, yeah, say if those shares tank, don't sell them. Let them tank. Let I had one guys. I had one. It was one company. I don't remember the name of it, but it was something that a lot of women use. It was on Amazon and all this stuff, and that sucker was tanking hard, and I kept on buying. It even got to the penny stocks. where I literally had 800. I think it was like $800 of it because it was stuff my wife even bought. I said, "Man, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's gonna come back." Yo, it didn't come back. The first of the year, I think it was last year or the year before last. Last year they declared bankruptcy, and I was so upset because I was like, because it was penny stocks. I had added up all the shares I had. It would have been like 100,000. I'd have made like I'd have cleared like 100,000. And and I was that's good. That's good. I was I was upset at first, and I did my homework. I said, wait a minute, hold up. I can write this off. I can write this off as a tax write-off. Once again, for entertainment purposes, I can write this off as a tax write-off. Man, I got I wrote that off as a tax write. That $800 I lost, I wrote that off as a tax write-off. You see what I'm saying? So I'm learning, and now that I have over a certain amount in, I think it's E Trade. I'll look. I can actually, yeah, exactly. I'm not either. um, oh yeah, let me read that. I am not a financial planner, advisor, or attorney of any type. For entertainment purposes only. YouTube. Thank you, Wanda. Um, and look, if you look at my bottom there, for entertainment purposes only, the host has no idea what he's doing. He just likes doing it. So that's telling you something. But what after I think you have $1,000 in stock, you can actually borrow against that stock. What do you mean by that? Well, um, uh, Carnival tanked again and went back to $8. I bought 200 more shares and I borrowed against my other stocks. And what did I do? Well, now I have 300 shares of Carnival and I'm doing it just like a credit card where I'm, $50 a paycheck. I'm putting it back in there to pay off those stocks. So I'm building the future. Some of them shares, I think, like 100 of, you know, I'd say maybe some of them shares that I'm buying, I'm gonna sell when they get high. The other ones I'm gonna keep. But what I'm gonna do with some of them is I'm not gonna get a brand new one because new pickup trucks are astronomically crazy. But I'm looking to get this is the truck I've always wanted. I wanted an F-350, the used F-350 or F-250 if I got to, but I'd rather have an F-350. Why? No reason. I don't need it, but it's a manly thing. I just my gonads are gonna grow twice as big just having that big diesel pickup truck because I drive a big diesel truck. I want a big diesel pickup truck. I have a Chevy Avalanche, but I want bigger. I might just keep the Chevy Avalanche and get me a clunker to drive around because that thing will just be a lot of gas. But I want one. I'm getting old. I just want what I want, and I'm looking for ways to be able to do that. You know what I mean? I know that's right. I know that's right. um, some of the shares I'm gonna sell. That's why I keep on investing. I'm gonna get my roof fixed. I'm gonna get it replaced. I'm using that money not to get rich, but I'm setting it up so when and if things get back to normal or this recession is over, for the long run, I'm gonna get my roof replaced, uh, and maybe my retaining wall will be done. I don't know. I'm trying to fix that right now myself, but I'm ghetto rigging it for now. But that's okay. All right. What else have I been up to? Last night I was online. I finally found. See, y'all see me. I was screaming about that core aerator that I've been fixing. It's hard to find certain parts. The tines, which is the little spiky things that go in the ground, the holders. They're called tine holders. The holders are $65 $65 a piece, and dang it, I'm trying to get this thing to stop moving on you. The holders are $65 a piece, and the tines are yeah, y'all can see the junk on my top bunk. Sorry about that. The tines are I found some that are $8 a piece, but I'm not sure if they're the right size. I'm trying to read the stuff because whoever took the core, they took the tines off it. And I'm like, why do y'all, if you put it up for salvage, you put it up for auction, you could have left them things on there. But I got two that I found on Amazon, and I found the other ones, but again, they're kind of expensive, so I got to stop blowing my money. Got to pay the bills, and I I got the two. I'm gonna order the tines when I get paid Friday, and make sure that they're the right size. Then I'm going to get the rest of them. I've been saying that, but it's just something to just throw out there. Um, these are the things, we again, I said this before too. We want our stuff to grow. We want our thing to go, but you got to be smart about it. If you want to have views, look at your analytics. What are people like? Mike's Scatter. What are people coming to your channel to look at? I've started noticing what people are coming to look at. Um, I'm gonna redo that. I'm looking at ways to, and I think I'll put this back on the mount. I don't know why I'm sitting there looking at myself. Put it back on the mount. I'm looking at ways to, uh, looking at ways to grow that part of it without stressing myself out. You could see on other people's videos that I like, you see they're stressed out. I'm not gonna get stressed out. At least I'm not gonna try to get stressed out. Because I got other things that stress me out. You know what I mean? And it's all good. Like you're doing her job. I forgot to say, y'all had that live you had the other night. Yo, there's a lady on her video was the lady on her video. Um, she was she was dropping that tequila like it was no joke. But yeah, I could see it was the cheap tequila. That really light stuff, that's not the good stuff. That's actually the cheap stuff. The darker the tequila, the better. And when you see her again, tell her if she was looking for a good tequila, don't get this American stuff, man. It's called look online. Look, you can look online. It's called Addictable. Buddy of mine found that. Oh my goodness! I remember when uh, he had me take a shot. It's so smooth. You don't need that salt. You don't need the lime, the lemon. You don't need none of that. Man, it's so smooth. I remember when he had gave me a drink of it. I put it back. Said, man, get that mess away from me. That's nothing but trouble. And I remember I said, you trying to get me divorced. My wife don't like me drinking as it is. Get that mess away from me. It's called the Addictivo. Another good tequila is it's called a gift of God. You can only get it in Cozumel. That's straight from the motherland of tequila. Everybody be thinking that mess that they got out there. No, no, no.
Hey, good morning, Roots Backyard Garden. That mess that folks be thinking is the good stuff, man. And it's funny, one of the tours that was, what they do is they give you a tour around the place, then they sell you, and you get free shots, and they tell about each one and why what it does and why it's that color. And actually, that truthfully, there's like 13 or 14 real, true Mexican families that's been brewing this stuff for, I'm not gonna say hundreds of years, but you know what I mean. And you can look on the bottom. You can look on the bottom of the bottle, which is it'll be engraved with a certain symbol or whatever. So that's telling you it's one of those families. I've slowed down my drinking a whole lot, but I collect stuff like that now. I literally have um, a liquor uh, bar full of liquor I don't drink, but it's like certain types of liquor. Like I have one of those gift of God. I don't touch that. That's the dust. it's, I have the dust and off her, but it's part of. Okay, I've been here, I literally have a full bar I don't touch, and that's crazy. But it's something that's there. But I notice you notice those things that you learn that the clear stuff. It's what it is the liquor starts out like a big full bottle, and after when they say age, it's condensing and condensing and condensing and condensing, and it turns. When someone tells you it's a sipping tequila, that means it's for that. The guy tells you this stuff is so good, you don't share it with nobody. This is your stuff. And I just wanted to bring that up, but I had that live had me cracking up because y'all were just having a good old time. I wish I could make it down to Savannah. Um, I wish I could make it down to Savannah, but I can't go. My wife keeps a tight rail on me, and that's a good thing. And I say it all the time. She thinks that I don't like it. No, God put you in my life to keep your tight reins on me to make sure, like right now, uh, I have 6 pack of two when I'm doing my lawn work, and that's it. And that's gonna stay in. That keeps me out of trouble. So I mentioned we were talking about we was online. I was talking about beer. And, oh, you're not doing that when you're driving. Oh heck no, it's literally against the law. I can't even have beer or alcohol in here, and even if not drinking, I get arrested in this commercial vehicle. You get arrested for that. They don't be playing. They don't be, man. They don't be playing. Period. Literally. I was driving here, and I know I screwed up because, but the ice storm was kicking in yesterday, and I need to get here. And Google Maps, which you shouldn't be doing Google Maps while you're driving 18 wheeler, but I on my company thing, I couldn't change it over. But it was 4 miles, and no, it was 9 miles. But 4 miles of that was no trucks, and I came through there. And a little sign said no trucks, but I caught a glimpse of the fine. It's a freaking $1,000 fine if I got caught. I threw my flashes on, and I'm I'm speaking in tongues, talking to the Lord above. Ooh, shaka laka laka laka. Ooh, peanut butter and jelly. Oh Lord Jesus, help me! Please don't let a cop be out here. I'm going, oh Jesus, please don't let a cop see my dumb ass. But the reason when I didn't want to go turn left to turn right, it was a straight shot. It started getting icy and slippery or whatever. I'm like, look, I need to get to this yard, plain and simple. And I'm speaking in tongues, Lord Jesus, Lord above, don't let no cops see me, please. you know, I'm like, Lord Jesus, don't let no cop see me doing this dumb stuff. If you do it, I'll never do it again. You know how we do. And I made it. I made it to the spot where I knew, okay, this is the end of this where I'm supposed to be, and I got here. You know, these are the things. These are the daily things that that someone like myself has to go through. You know what I mean? And I can laugh. I can laugh now, but it wasn't funny then. It wasn't funny then. But you know how you say something like, "Oh, oh, oh my, what did I just do?" You know what I mean? But the main reason behind that was I needed to get here. I need to get here safe. Um, you know, I put up I put up I love playing with these little buttons. I have these little things, when I say when I say stuff like that, it's it is a sometimes you make quick offhand decisions, but it's you think it's a poor life choice at the time, but good morning, good morning. You think it's a poor life choice at the time, but you get yourself um when it's all said and done and you look back at the situation, maybe it was the right choice. You had to go off the cuff. A lot of times we blame ourselves for thinking, man, I made this screw up, I made that screw up, I made this, I made that. Um, you guys don't realize that, Jay Jordan. One thing it didn't dawn on me until I think it was like yesterday or the day before that being on YouTube is more of a healing journey, because what he's talking about, you know, what you guys don't realize, I think he was a combat vet. That messes up your head. Yeah, exactly. That messes up your head. And the man works out because he's on a healing journey. I've been through so much in my life that, you know, I need certain things to keep me going. And I found that, you know, posting I post some goofy videos of stuff I'm excited about because, I was, I come from a harsh background, yes, I can be an alpha male, but I grew up in a harsh background where I've seen a lot of violence, so I don't like it. My heart starts. I really don't like it. So I became a people pleaser. I became a people pleaser to cope with that mechanism, and I let at the point I was like 200, 250, almost hit 300, and I was just letting everybody walk all over me, relationships and everything, and I became such a hard people pleaser that at one point I didn't even realize what did I like. What did I like to do? I didn't do nothing. I always did what my partner did to make sure they were happy, or my friends. I never did what I like to do, and when I started finding out stuff that I like to do, I kind of got OCD and went crazy, but that's why I'm slowing down a bit. But I started understanding that maybe some of this that I'm doing on YouTube is part of my healing journey to learning, to having a life and learning, even though it's for a betterment, what betterment of my yard, but traveling because I never went nowhere, um, walking because I'm keeping stuff and weight off of me. You know, that stuff is actually a healing journey. The positivity that people have, the positivity that people that I like on here, and like one, I be laughing, I be like, but I look forward to when you start giggling and I'm walking and talking. That's enjoyment for me. I'm like, I look forward to that. It's like, yo, other people don't understand that. I look forward to saying, well, hey, I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if I could put that plant in the ground and make that sucker grow like they making it go. Have me some plant. And then I'd be like literally killing stuff off left and right. I'd be wondering. But it's a healing journey because I get excited if I post something, if I said something, yeah, I did a short and I put it out there. It said uh stinky booty confessions. I just think that's funny. I think that's funny. And then I said, no, I need to delete that. Nobody going, but that's all right. I'm gonna leave it up there because when I play it, I start cracking up, and it's helping me in here. Sometimes you gotta stop thinking. You know, you're gonna find that set group of people that are on the same wavelength that you are. You know what I mean? And it might take a little longer. A lot of us get upset as, well, I've been on YouTube for this long and I'm not going. But guess what? I think I'm like 26 away from 400. When I first started this, I had 4 people. 2 of them with me. So I say that to say this: hang in there. We, enjoy what you're doing, have fun at it. If it don't go, it is what it is. But if you're having fun at it, the enjoyment is that later on you can go back, look at the video, say, "Hey, yeah, you know what? I've grown from that." You know, it's very therapeutic because when like when I talk to my wife every day, minimum twice a day. There's a few times she'll be talking to me while she's walking, going up this hill. I'm going down this hill. And then I'll be like, I'll pull over, be done for the night, and I'm going straight to the bed. Then I'll go, wait a minute. I need to take my fat behind. Let me go walk this parking lot. Let me take a walk around. I can't let her get that far ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? I can't let. And then you wonder, then you're like, wait a minute. I'm kind of breathing a little bit better. I'm kind of walking a little bit better. These are the healing that you see when instead of somebody else telling, instead of a doctor telling, instead of your husband telling you, your girlfriend, your wife telling you. When you tell yourself, you actually hear what you're saying, and you're not defensive of what you're saying, and you say, you know what, I need to do this, this, and this, because guess what, life is short. I drove, seen a few trucks in the ditch. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that I don't want to be that one. I want to be the one, like the song, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna get, I want to be that person. You know, I want to be that one to keep it moving and be happy about it. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting all day, but hey, the good part of that, I'm gonna do a 34. I ain't moving to minimum to Thursday, minimum. I'm not. I don't care what he say today. He's like, oh well, we gonna switch up trucks and you can go ahead and leave. Nope, because guess what? They got to work on my other. They got to work on my trailer again. Two of the tires are flat now. The same tire, the same one tire I was talking about last week. You know, two of those tires, and it's ridiculous that I got to get out and air up a tire before I drive. Uh, and I told the repair manager yesterday. I said, bro, I said, please, I'm just a driver. I'm tired of fighting with those two tires. Can you give me two new tires, please? And he said, I'm gonna take care of you. I said, okay, but I can't right now. We closed down because of the ice storm. I was like, I understand. I understand. I understand. Now this would be a good time because if this would be a good time for making some bacon and eggs in the back. But I'm not a baller. I can't afford the eggs right now. But I remember throwing away a whole bunch of eggs. I'm like, never again. I'm not a baller. I'm not throwing away nah egg right now. But I ain't buying them either. I'm not paying $6 for I'm not paying the $6 for a dozen eggs. You know what I'm saying? There you go. What the heck? What's going on? I'm thinking about I can't leave them at home, but I'm thinking about going to Tractor Supply, get me a box because you can get them at some of these Tractor Supplies in certain states. You can get you. I'm gonna get me some hens and a rooster. Let them, let them do give me some eggs. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm not at that level yet. I know where the eggs come from, but I just can't. I can't digest me. I can't digest the notion of going into the hen house, getting two eggs, coming back, cracking them, scrambling them up, and eating them. I just can't do it. I look, egg prices. Yeah. Well, no, I ain't trying. I ain't trying to get the regular human flu. I ain't trying to get the bird flu. I ain't trying to get monkeypox. Whatever, all this old crazy stuff. Yo, everybody think that the coronavirus is over. I still come out with my mask. I still, I ain't heard the all clear. I still got my sanitizer. You know, I didn't hit all clear. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't hit. Nah, not me. Things are finally going okay and better and beautiful in my life. I ain't trying to kick the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't with it. But my friends, we have come to that point in my life where I'm about to shut her, as a truck driver would say, shut her down because I just like I said, I'm only going to take up 1 hour of your day, and I'm gonna say this: God bless. Know that if nobody loves you, know that God loves you, and I love you too. Uh, and as the words from I don't think Confucius, but Somebody with more knowledge than me said piece of chick grease. But I'm gonna say this: for some of y'all, it's good night. Some of y'all, it's good morning. And I'm just gonna say, stay blessed, take care, and thanks for watching. Later.